Alright, hello, welcome. This is the Disco 240. I'm going to explain how to use it, some nice tricks I like to use about it, just some things about it. So first, I'm using my light. I have it programmed to DMX channel 1. It's slightly at an angle because I have the brace on so I can dangle it upside down, but it's kind of hard to take it off, and I don't feel like taking it off because I'll just put it on, and I don't feel like setting up the rig because that takes a bunch of time. So to start, flick it on. As you can see, it's loading up. See, will it focus in? Kinda. So we have run, chase, everything. So first, you want to go to edit. When it's lit, it means it's on edit. When it's not on, it means it's on run. Lit, edit. Same thing here. Black just means that even. So let's put on a couple things. Let's see. Let me just reset it because I had a preset for something. Let's see. So right now, I can move the X value of it, which is 1. 1 is the X, so I can move the X value of it, easy. And so let's say my whole thing is I just want it to move X. Boom. Alright, so you see it? So let's see, just to prove it, if you can see, it's off. So it's faced backwards. Then when I press black, it goes back, it resets to normal. And if you're wondering why it's at an angle, I'll get into that later. That involves the set X and Y. I'll try to put in a timestamp somewhere around the screen to tell you about that. Let me put that back. So, channel 3 I believe would be strobe, so channel 4 is red. Channel 3 is strobe, yep, I was right about that. Do not like to strobe my eyes. Channel 4 is green, channel 5 blue, channel 6 white. And then channel 7 is its auto. Alright, so let's just put it on a nice low blue. Let's put it on blue. And so first, I'll just explain now. I'll put it on 1, and then again, you see, blue is, let's put blue all the way, yeah, so it's a lot brighter. Blue is all the way up, and X, which is why it's blue and X. Then whatever. See, still up, black. And it resets back to normal where it's all dark. So, like say, I don't know, you're running something, you're running it, and then all of a sudden you need it to be pitch black for something, and you don't program in a scene that is all black. You can just go black, quickly, and so it'll go off, and then all back on. Like, so say you just have this all preset for like a party or something, or like, I don't know, whatever you're doing, and then it's like a moment of silence, you just turn it off. Moment of silence, you don't want to have a bunch of disco lights going off and stuff. And then moment of silence is over or whatever, and you can put it back on. So it's kind of cool stuff. Let's put it all down. Now I'm going to take off this, which will take off this because I'm not editing anymore. Now I'm going to get into the set X and Y. This confused me for so much, but I figured it out. So let's say for this, I want to make my X and Y legit X and Y. So I want, when I go X, I want that to turn horizontally. Now we'll go Y, I want it to turn vertically. I don't suggest you do both of these, I suggest you just do one of them, because like, as you'll see later, it's kind of, doesn't really work that well. But so quickly, you want to go edit, and you want to immediately press set X and Y. So when you go off, boom, boom, and then you get set X and Y. Let's see. Hopefully you can kind of see that, just as set X and Y. And so then, channel 1 is X, channel 2 is Y. So this would be, since I'm on page A, which is the first numbers on the top, channel 1, so I just press the 1 right there, you didn't know, If you didn't see that, you can go back, and then it says now my X is 1, but my Y is now 2. Now, I'm gonna just pop off the little ending right there, sorry. So hopefully you can get a little more light there. Hopefully, I say. And now, so I'm not touching the X and Y there. I'm only touching the X and Y here. And then I set X and Y. Let me just set it again. And then, so now I have it set. Now the reason why, if I move this doesn't move. It's because you have to press it again, so press set X and Y, and then it will go back to the edit chase. So I want to edit chase 1. Remember, I'm not going to be editing chase 1. And let's say edit chase 5, edit chase 4, edit chase 3. Alright, yes, edit chase 3, nothing. So, we can move the X. Wait. I can move my X and my Y. My other hand's holding up the camera, so that's so I can prove that I'm not like hacking or faking it. But like, see, so then. But the confusing part is like, for X you would think you would just go up, and then it would just move X and not Y. I mean, it would just move Y and not X, but it still moves the X. It's slightly up. It's more like at an angle, because you want to go all the way this way, and it still doesn't work. So that's why I don't suggest doing 2, because like, see, so it's all the way, and it's at an angle for the Y. And so then you rotate it down to the Y, being on the bottom, and the X is screwed up. So that's why I only do 1. So usually I'll just choose to do the Y, because the Y for this is 180, the X is like 520 degrees. So like, because the X can do a full, like, let me put the X down to 0. So the X is at 0 now, because it's all the way right now. I think that would actually be, now that's at 0. Yeah, that's at 0. It's straight. And now let's see, right, and go all the way. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so we can do like 2. I'm pretty sure it's 1.5. 100% sure though, so don't take my word on it for this light. But in general, I think it's that, so that's why I usually just do the X, and that's why I do the Y. Let's say you don't want to do the X, let's take this off. Edit, set X and Y. X and Y. Since this, like, P12 doesn't do anything, I put P12 as my X1. Let's see, is that focused in? And then I set my Y as 2. Set X and Y. And now this way, my X, don't do anything but my Y. Wait, let me. I should do 4. Let's do 4. Okay, yeah, so see, so my X, horizontal, nothing. My Y should be working. Let me do that. There we go. Yeah, so I just had to turn on that light. That's why, so sorry about that. But now my Y, vertical, flips the light. But horizontally, it doesn't do anything. It's slight adjustments just because I can't do a straight line. I'm bad at that. So like, you can do like, yeah. So that's kind of cool. I like to do that. That's kind of fun. So that's the first part. And number 2 is, let me just take that all off. And I'm just going to show you what I have preset for 1. My preset for scene 1, scene is kind of like stages in it. If you know tech already, it's kind of like your cues almost in a way, but it's like each cues is for, like, instead of having Q1 and then Q1.5, 2, 2.5 and so on, it's like set 1 has Q1, wait, let's see, I think it would be, yeah, step 1 would be like Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7, and then like you could go to Q2, sorry, but like that would be like chase 2, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7. So that would be mainly like if you had multiple. So like I'm running, let's say for example, I mean I probably wouldn't be doing this, but like let's say I was using this board and I was programming for a party and a event. And the event had a preset thing, and the party I just wanted to have a bunch of sick controls I could just go to, like presets of scenes. At the party I need all white shining in this area, blue shining in this area, blue shining in this area, and just things like that. I can have a preset to that, but I'm not gonna have that. So I'm gonna take that off. So everything's off. That just always stays on. So don't get fooled by that, because I can twist the Y and it doesn't do anything. But chase question mark. It doesn't mean it's preset to anything. That's why blah blah blah, it doesn't do anything. And that's why when I do edit, I have to do 1 and then 1 again. But I'm gonna have it on run. You can see run. So not edit. You do not want edit. No edit. No edit for this part. But or let me just show you my 1 at least. So my 1, that's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, and then 7's nothing. Let me take that off. I'm gonna do run scene, let's see. Select P1 through 12, so that was my P1. So I did P1, so that's, remember, scene 1, scene 2, because I'm just cycling through my scenes by tapping these. So this way I can just go boom, 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 ton of fun right here, which is kind of cool, because I can just go and say I don't want it, I just need to skip that scene, like, oh shoot, I forgot to do that scene, alright, and skip it too. And we're at this part on the thing. Like, I wasn't paying attention while we were doing this slide, so I just gotta jump back in on the 3rd slide and the 4th slide, instead of trying to quickly go through that and hope the audience doesn't know. Or whatever. Or you just are having a party and a song comes on and you think 4 would work better than 2 or 3. So instead of just everyone looking and seeing you go cycle 2, 3 and the colors change, it just goes straight to that end color. Which is kind of cool thing that I think that you can do. So like you can like preset and stuff. Which is cool. Let me in the description if you have any other things you want. Please subscribe. I mean, it helps the channel. I'm gonna try to make other DMX videos and other technical videos to help you. Stay tuned.